Hey y'all, it's been a minute. Been a minute. I'm actually getting ready to make some waffles. Looks kind of dark in here. Hold on, let me turn on the light. That is the light. One of my lights up there are blown out. So this is what you got for today right now for this little bit of time. Let me see if I can find the live so that I can see the comments without having to stare at the screen. I'm trying to be, a little advanced. So I don't know. Don't know if YouTube is going to push me out because I ain't really been out. I haven't been live in a minute. So if you coming in, please thumbs up the live. Say what's up. This live is gonna be short. Thanks, Mo. I'm trying to do my comments from my iPad so that I can like see what's going on and move around and all that stuff too. So I'm gonna put that right there. I need to grab a measuring cup. I'm using these waffles. Like I said, it's dark. One of these lights is off up here, like it's blown out. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me today, okay? So I'm using a mini waffle maker. So the small one, the My Mini. So the story is that the kids are supposed to be doing a movie night tonight, but I have a meeting at 6 o'clock. So my husband went to get them. I'm gonna cook the waffles while he's gone. So all he has to do is heat them up. He'll make sausage and get other snacks together while I'm in my meeting. So how y'all been? Let me know what's going on. Hey, Deborah Ray. Thank you. Yes, they pushed you out all the way to the West Coast. That's good. I'm glad because I didn't know what they were going to do. I'm like, summertime for me is not where it's at. I just, the kids' schedule kind of threw me for a loop because this is the first year that they actually are like going to something other than pre-K. So the change in their schedule from school to this pre-K thing kind of knocked me back a second. So all my little lunchtime stuff that I used to do, I just hadn't been able to do it. Mommy didn't find her groove this summer. So that's just a note for me for next summer to like make sure I got my stuff together. So when the school schedule changes, I need to make sure that I'm able to change right along with it. So this summer I kind of just took it easy. But we getting ready to get back to school, so I'm getting ready to ramp it back up. Mommy will find her groove, the kids are gonna find their groove, and that's just gonna be that. All right, so I got 1.5 cups of waffle mix. I need 2/3 cup of water. So let me grab that. 2/3 cup of water. I make this so much you would think I already know, but no. All right, there's my 2/3 cup of water. That's going in. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up. This little thing gets hot super fast. So, hey Hazel, how you doing? Look at all my people coming in today. I'm so excited. Thank y'all for stopping by. Like I said, I hadn't been live in forever. And I didn't know if YouTube was gonna push me out or not. I'm glad they did. So that was 1.5 cups of mix, 2/3 cup of water. Um, Let me see, 1 egg and 3 tablespoons of oil. So I'm in here looking for my measuring spoons because I don't do good with just like tablespoon this and tablespoon that. I feel like somebody robbed me of my stainless steel. My little stainless steel thing. Oh, here it is. Y'all, I was getting ready to have a fit. So, if a recipe calls for tablespoons or teaspoons, do y'all use the regular spoons or do you go hunting for these? I gotta hunt for these. I have to hunt for these. Y'all were getting ready to see me have a complete meltdown just now. I love your outfit and eyeglasses. You look nice. Thank you. A regular spoon? Deborah. Look, just so you know, and so I can just front a little bit, you're supposed to have all your utensils ready. No, that's if you're one of those people that want to get on YouTube and pretend like you like this, you got it all together. No, I be in here hunting for stuff. I look for my things when I need them. All right, we're going to open that. So 3 tablespoons. We're going to put the tablespoons in. 1, 2. I need exact measurements. If you know me, you know that I am super analytical and extra. So I need to have things done exactly the way they're supposed to be. We are going to mix. This look a little thin. Did I do right? Oh, the egg. Let me get the egg. And there we go. Yes, the doctor in you is very analytical. I am. I mean, I can't help it. I think that's why I'm in the field that I'm in. It's the training. It is definitely the training. I'm gonna move that out the way. All right. So you mix and then you let it sit for just a second. So we're gonna take that out. Now they say you're not supposed to spray a waffle maker with like this kind of spray, that you're supposed to use like a stick of butter, and I don't do all that. Deborah said, my husband always makes pancakes, but I will remind him that we have a waffle iron. Remind him and see what he ends up doing. Let me grab a plate. We use paper plates up in here, okay? We don't eat on no fine china. Because folks over here barely like washing dishes. I know I don't like washing dishes. So I'll do that right now. Right, let him know, get him straight. Really, I always use the spray. Yeah, the box said not to use that. These things can be kind of harsh on a waffle iron, but whatever. Hold on, let me tie this back because it's all dropping. I don't want no hair dropping in the batter. Let me wash my hands. For the people, oh, she was tying her hair up and then she put her hands on the food. Y'all, we eating this over here. We eating this. We use paper plates too. Good. I'm glad. You know, some people try to put on for the city. All right, we're going to go ahead and spray this. So this is supposed to give us 3 of the regular size waffles. So we should have enough for maybe 6 or 7 little tiny waffles. If not, we'll make a little bit more. We're gonna close it and hope none spill out of the side. So what's been going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What's the deal? I feel like it's been forever. I hope everybody's in a pretty good space in life, and that, you know, even if things aren't 100% in all areas, that you are at least in a good place, you know? Because this world is tough these days. Things are expensive. Resources are being taken away from folks who really need it. So I hope y'all all right. I really hope y'all are all right. Wait, that may explain why my George Foreman coating is coming off on one side. Either that, or, you know, you use that George Foreman so much till it's just like, you know, I'm gonna poop out here and it's time to grab a new one. I'm about to bake some wings and make some jazz rice. I hear you. You gonna go live doing your cooking? Are you? I think we could all use some more cooking. You can do a cooking playlist. I think I'm ready to get back into cooking. It's only 2 years old. What's 2 years old? Oh, you're George Foreman. Well, I mean, you know, if you use it every day, it's going. No, you know I'm not going live, child. Plus, I have on a bonnet. We don't care about the bonnet. He said he would start back using it instead of the stove and frying pan. Uh-huh. See, sometimes you forget what you have. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this. I'm going to, can't bring it down, but the light is gone off. So that's what it looks like on one side. You don't have to flip it, but once again, the analytical nerd in me says flip it. And if you think about it, it doesn't make sense to flip because the iron is on both sides. But I'm just used to flipping it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it. Ooh, Lord. Bring what down? The camera? All right. But then my head is gone. Okay, let me stand back here. Ain't that about something? These people so vain, they need to be in the camera, although the live is about what you cooking. But you can't see me. Like, my head is cut off, so I'm going to stand back here. You know, I mean, let me stand back here with my comments right here. We need a live with Mo wearing a bonnet. She will go viral. YouTube streets on fire if she did. Oh, Hazel, come on now. You know, some people are just waiting for Mo to do something for them to talk about. You know they just waiting. That's right, Mo. The streets would be on fire. You be a thumbnail girly. Oh, back to these pants y'all talking about. I went to Bali not too long ago, and I actually bought this from a street vendor in Bali. The people there work every day at these like booths on the street, and you can actually negotiate the price for like these items. Maybe I'll do like a video showing the other stuff I got. Some of it is a little risque to wear. So maybe I'll just show it to you like on a hanger or something. But they do really good sewing work in Bali with making like the outfits, and they're not expensive at all. Like I said, you can negotiate, and it's tough, right? Because you want to support the people, but you also don't want them trying to price gouge you because they know that you're American, and the American dollar is worth so much more than the Indonesian rupiah. So we played a delicate game of trying to negotiate prices because I was there to vacation and also to help support the economy. So I didn't try to nickel and dime the people. For the most part, I gave them what they asked for the clothes, but you can negotiate really easily for the vendors that line the streets in the tourist areas. Now, once you go into the malls and those kinds of stores, sometimes the price is set, but even then, a lady in the store was like, well, I'll give you both of these for this much. So anybody who's set to travel internationally, be sure you do a little bit of research first in terms of like tourism and stuff, and whether or not you can negotiate your prices, because you can have some really good stuff. Like the people there are very talented in terms of cooking and sewing, all kind of, domestic things they are really, really good at. It just kind of widens your perspective a little bit in terms of what we do in this country and how other people live abroad. So that was a pretty good trip for me. I enjoyed it. All of that from you wearing cute pants. And the good thing is they stretch. So I can sit down and eat as much as I want and nobody will ever know, because this part is ruched up. So it gives that little texture of it is what it is. Ooh. So this is like my first ever horizontal live. Does it look like it's alright? Y'all gotta tell me now, because if not, I don't want to just be thinking that the live is going well and it's glitching or the picture isn't good. So let me know. Why, thank you. Who's casting me from their TV? Anybody? Am I on anybody's living room television? Or y'all watching me on y'all phone? What y'all watching me on? Let me know. What device? Try and put up some of these groceries I just got from Publix. My cell phone. Hazel's watching from the cell phone. Mo's watching from the cell phone because she's in the kitchen. Oh, you cooking? Go ahead and cook, girl. I don't blame you. Not at all. Two birds with one stone. Supporting old life coach and cooking dinner. I hear you. All right, let's see. We're going to flip this again. Whew. And we're going to go to the pantry for a quick second and load this applesauce. So walk with me. Walk with me. Let me see. I'm so extra. Let's see. So I recently straightened this up a little bit, and I moved the snacks to kid level so I wouldn't have to keep giving them snacks when they asked about them. They could just come in here and reach them themselves. So I did that yesterday. And I would have gone live and filmed it then. I was like, they don't want to see me cleaning out the pantry. So I think it's a clever idea. Time for a little bit of responsibility, yeah? All right. We're back. I'm just a mess. What's funny? It looks like the No Limit soldiers would have a field day in your... The No Limit soldiers would not look. Let me tell you something about them. If I ever had to keep them, they not allowed in the pantry. My kids would get them whatever they needed out of there. Because they not coming in there tearing up stuff. Just absolutely not. We gonna let my kids get them what they need. I know that wasn't... What pantry? What pantry, Hazel? Mine? The No Limit soldiers, come to think about it, I don't think they can reach the snacks that are in that pantry. Can they? It looks like they have all those snacks up out of reach. No. Ooh. The only thing they can reach is spaghetti sauce and pasta. I feel like that's all she got at their level. They can't reach nothing else in there. Nothing. We got to see next time. Next time she show that pantry, we got to look real hard. Their snacks are in containers at the bottom. Right, don't come around here dropping food everywhere. Right. I never thought about the fact that they can't reach the bookshelf. That is crazy. I see we got some new people just kind of sauntered in. Do me a favor, please hit the like button. This is my first time live in a couple of months. And so, well, dang, when I said that, the number dropped. Y'all lurking? I ain't nobody to lurk on, to be honest with you. I'm just little old life coach. Right, I said new people, boom, swiped up automatically. It's all good, though. She showed it enough. She has. She sure has. It's going to be interesting as they get older to see if any of them kind of take off and do their own little social media thing. So I know my daughter desperately wants to be on social media. She thinks she's a video creator, but it's just not the time. Now is not the time. So we just have to, we work on that. And I make promises here and there. Opted for the big container of goldfish because the regular size bag of goldfish was like $7 and this was like 10. So might as well. Everybody always talks about how my pantry looks so stocked, and I've had to cut down on the amount of stuff I buy because we just stock it up and it's just so much stuff in there that a lot of the stuff ends up going bad. So I don't even buy as much as I used to. Yes, please hit the like button. kitties. I think I'm going to start maybe doing some healthy recipes here and there, just to see what I can come up with. Mo is having wings and rice. Hazel, what you having for dinner? What's in that little area you live in out there that you're gonna get something from, or what are you making? Y'all, I feel like this is making these waffles is like watching paint dry because it takes so long for one to get made. Definitely, I gotta eat healthier. I started in April. I used the kids' spring break cabbage with sausage. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds kind of Jamaican. Um, Usually, cabbage and sausage I season with, let me see, this, and add a little bit of onion powder to it. This is the jerk seasoning from Barilla. So yeah, I started. I used my kids' spring break this year as kind of a jumping off point to kind of watch what I was eating. I had to get my weight under control, and I wasn't, medical. The medical. I don't want to call it industry, but the medical field is funny how they calculate like body mass index and all of that stuff. So by their parameters, because of my height and my weight, I was considered obese. And my A1C was a little high. So they were like, you got to change how you eating. So I kind of did that. And I'm down like 17 pounds since April. So I'm trying to move down a little bit more and a little bit more. And I feel like that's something we don't talk about often. We kind of shy away from those conversations. So that's another reason I hadn't been on here cooking as much, because I'm like, if I can't eat the stuff, I might as well not cook it. But I'm committed to kind of trying to find different recipes that are still good. I did try to substitute Greek, like plain Greek yogurt for some stuff. It is not good. So I gotta do a little more digging. I can't quite give up my sour cream because I haven't found a substitute for that. I do make smoothies though. I got my little smoothie cup right here with my little blender ball in it. So I typically use like bananas and a protein powder. I do put the yogurt in that and, some ice. I didn't like it either. Substituting Greek yogurt for stuff, it just is not the same. So what I do is now sometimes I'll mix it with bananas and cashew butter. And it's good like that, but the stuff to eat healthy is so expensive that it makes you almost not want to do it. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, on one hand, I can prepare these foods, but on the other hand, it costs so much for the ingredients. Just give me a bag of lettuce and let me sit and eat that. So, with my newest obsession with, let me show you. Creamy Italian dressing from Wishbone. I went through a whole bottle of that last week. I should be ashamed to say it, but I'm not. It is so good. Anytime you eat out, there's a million calories. I know, even in the stuff that you get like grilled and you think is being prepared in a healthy way, they still manage to have something in it that's gonna drive the caloric count up. So it's hard being healthy in this country. That is one thing I will say. Not a million, right? When I was in Bali, the people cook like a lot of the stuff was natural. The chickens are about this big. So a chicken wing was like this, whereas these chicken wings over here are literally this big. Those wings were this big. Also, the red onions were this size, not this size. I mean, literally, they were super small. So I don't know. They cook a lot of things naturally. They use a lot of spices instead of a whole lot of salt in these blended dried seasonings. They use a lot of fresh stuff. So that's one thing I can say I did and it's good. It doesn't take away from any of the flavor. It just has a different, like a really refreshing taste to it. So I'm just like, what can we do? Butter, sour cream, and bread. I'm guilty. Oh yeah, most definitely. I think most of us are. I have regular butter, garlic butter, honey butter. I love cream cheese. So I've had to kind of dial back some of that stuff. But I still eat it. I just am very strategic about when I eat it. I be in here trying to hype myself up. I'm like, okay, if you do good all through the week, then on Friday and Saturday, you can have this, that, and whatever else. And it works. But sometimes I'm so weak, I have to tell myself on Monday night, all right, if you can get through tonight and Tuesday, here I go justifying. Wednesday is the middle of the week, so you can have XYZ. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do in order to get the results that you're trying to achieve. And I think once you start to see progress, then it makes you feel better. And it's like, oh, I can do this. Like, oh, I went back and this blood work is looking like this, or I'm down this many pounds, or I have this much more energy. Then yeah. I did buy some energy drinks today too. Some Alani's. They are all the rave on social media. So I said I was going to try them because they don't have any sugar. So I bought a few to try. Let me show you in just a second. I keep reaching over to these bags. That just tells y'all I ain't put up not near grocery yet. I also got some poppies, but so these are like the Alani's. They don't have any sugar in them. They just have a whole lot of like vitamin B6, B12, biotin, you know, all this stuff. This to me is just like taking one of those B complex supplement pills. That's all it is in drink form, because there's literally no added sugar in here. Carbonated water is the main ingredient. And then you move into like citric acid and taurine, natural flavors, vegetable juice. So I don't know how they get it to be flavored so well, but I'm definitely going to taste it and see. Woo! All right, y'all. We are making progress. What are we at? 34 minutes and 4 waffles. I think I'm going to do one more and I'm going to get, it is flavorless. Is it flavorless? I don't think so. When I was getting these, there was a lady who came by and swiped up like a 8-pack or however many they sell. And she said that they were good. I asked and she said if you like the slushies from 7-Eleven, that's what those taste like. So I don't know. I've seen like the TikTok girlies make what's called a dirty Alani, where they like put ice in a cup, they pour one of these, and then they put in like cream and Sprite, I think, or cream and something else. Creamer, like coffee creamer. So I'm just gonna be hopefully drinking it for an energy boost and just to see how it does. My main thing was I didn't want a caffeinated beverage. I thought it was something like a Red Bull until I actually read the label, and it's not. No caffeine, no added sugar. So I got Hawaiian shaved ice. I got cherry slush. And then I need to put this stuff in the refrigerator. Pink slush. So we'll see. I have to let you know how it tastes. I have to do a review. Hey, get off of my paneling. I don't know why this cat wants to use my what you call this stuff on the side of the wall, the panel border or whatever, as a scratching post. About to take him up the street now. Don't be making my life miserable. Whew, so I'm gonna do this last waffle and I'm gonna get off of here and put these groceries up. So I got a meeting probably in about 15 minutes. But you may make this drink go viral on the top. It's already viral. It's already viral. That's how I saw it. Yeah, I don't know. I'ma still review it though and see how it is. She's doing good, Deborah. Thank you for asking. She is phenomenal. She's, pretty much back to herself. She's doing great. She was here this past weekend hanging with the grandkids, so that's a plus. She's doing good. Thankful all is as well as it is. Go stick these in the fridge while I remember. You know what, Mo? That I was gonna do a review. You should have known that. I got something else I need to review too, actually. Let me see if it's in here. It must still be upstairs, but it's a Bali snack. It's like seaweed and something else flavored Pringles. So I got to review that too. I know it. You know I'm going to try and review my stuff now. You know that. Guess I could put up the green bananas. And this is what I do. I wait until the 9th hour to start putting stuff up when I know good and well my meeting is starting soon. So now I know I got to get this stuff up. So now I'm multitasking and scrambling. Story of my life, but it is what it is. One, two, three, four, five. They should be good with them waffles. That's not enough to make another one. Woo. All right, y'all. I'm going to sign off. Seaweed. I tried some seaweed chips and nope. I love seaweed. Do you eat sushi? So sushi is wrapped in seaweed sometimes with like rice on the outside. And some rolls are just Mo talking like Rasta. Some rolls are just wrapped in seaweed alone. So I see some folks coming in, but I'm getting ready to roll. So please hit the like button and catch the replay. Thank y'all for joining me. I'll be on again. Not really sure when. Make sure you got your notifications turned on. Maybe tomorrow. Heck, maybe later on tonight. I'm trying to get back into it because No live fish, no. Sushi ain't live. You mean you raw? No raw fish. Yeah, you know I love California rolls, but that's not real sushi. I hear the garage too, so the kids are here. I'm sure they're gonna come busting up in here. All loud. I hear them already. All loud. So asking me about these waffles. I wanted to be out of here and in my office when they got home. That's how I be doing them. Mommy in a meeting. Right. See you later, Hazel. I will talk to y'all on the next time around. All right. Thanks for joining. See.
Mommy, you broke
See.
his hand.
I what? Hi. How are you?
Where have you?
Hi. How are you?
Wait, are you doing your video?
All right. I am doing a video.
So
What am I doing?
hi.
Okay. Can catch you on the a replay if you do a replay. All right. Talk soon. Gotta roll.
Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching Wicker Channel. It's not Wicker Channel.